So my window mount for my camera busted, so I gotta go buy another one. I had a video planned. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. So first things first, I need to find somewhere to get a new window mount. Just gotta think about where I can go. I don't wanna order it on Amazon because I don't know how long it's gonna take. I wanna support like a local business, but trying to find a local business is kind of hard, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. But anyways, I'm heading towards Newmarket. Wait a minute, Newmarket? I know what's in Newmarket. I think it's another butter tart quest. What a miserable day. Cloudy, it's cold, it's rainy. But you know what? There's no snow, and that's a good thing right about now. The mall is full today. I'm almost there, almost. Newmarket is so busy all the time. And this main road, Davis Drive, ever since that they put in this separate bus lane on the left-hand side, you get all these lights, it just gets so congested, so fast, and it stays for so long, and it's hard to navigate around Davis Drive because you got to end up coming back down to Highway 9. Anyways, it's just a mess. Oh, that's the place I'm going to, Henry's. But first, we got to get some butter tarts because that is the craving of the day. And I don't have very much time. They close, I think, at 2 o'clock. So time is a ticking. Davis Diner, and there's Main Street. Okay, Maid's Cottage, open. So all I got to say is be open. Look at the Canadian flags, being so patriotic. Love that. Santa Claus Parade, November 15th. It's coming soon. Old Flame Brewery. Cool. Let's go find some parking, shall we? Can't believe it is that time of the year already. There she is. She's open. Okay, time to go park. I'm here on Newmarket for business. I was just with a client showing him some houses, but what's really cool about Newmarket is they got a great little downtown, and they've got a place that has the best butter tarts around. They close soon, so I'm gonna get off my butt and I'm gonna walk in and let's have a taste test at the Maid's Cottage, shall we? I also have to get a new suction cup for my camera for the dashboard because mine broke. So I'm without that. And since I do a lot of videos, I kind of need to have that because I'm hands-free when I'm in the car. Let us go find some butter tarts. So this area here is going to be set up with a fireplace and a couple of Muskoka chairs and stuff. And then you got your the ice rink is going to be over here. This is the Newmarket Community Center. And I think the Maid's Cottage, do they have a back door to get in here? I don't know, but let's go find out. Wait a minute, can we do it? I mean, my channel is Backroads, and I guess we're really backroading. We gotta use the main street. Ontario's best butter tart, baby. Let's see how it stacks up. I hear you guys got the best butter tarts around.
We definitely have the best butter.
Now, is it this year?
Well, they've been in business 28 years, and they've been winning for 28 years, and sometimes we win, sometimes we don't. It doesn't matter whether we win, we're always the longest lineup because there's a bit of, but our butter tarts are also sold all over Ontario.
Okay.
So once you try them here today, you will fall in love, and then you can come back here. We have more choices than anybody, but you will see some butter.
My gosh, I gotta, which ones do I want? Which is the ones that they won first prize for? You've won first prize for all of them? You got your plain one, which is your staple, right? Okay, so that one there. So which one did Chrome get? VANCITY VANLIFE.
Oh God, he's been in here like 7 times with people from every state. They've tried them all.
Okay, question, which is the gooeyest? Yeah, let's just go with a pecan.
Yeah.
And let's go for, and we'll just do an old-fashioned plain as well. I mean, we may as well. Yeah, we'll do those two.
Circles and Square won Midland this year. Like there's competitions all over, but fish are the big.
Yeah, Midland, that they draw like hundreds of thousands of people. I think I may have found the winner, but I gotta try it first. So we're gonna go find a little spot, we'll have a bite to eat, and we'll see if it's any good.
That was last year in Georgina.
Okay.
And we won first place. And then this year in Georgina, we won second place.
When was it?
We did the plain tart.
The plain tart?
Yes.
Okay, cool, because I got a plain and a pecan. So.
Okay.
And so that one there was
Last year.
and then this
And
one
this
in
was
the
for
same
this
one
year.
for the little plain one.
Yes.
Okay, cool. That's
They
awesome.
always like us to just put plain tart in Georgina.
Yeah, because it's
then
just
it's
it's
easier
standard for all.
for everybody. It's right across
It's
the
a level
board,
playing field.
rather than having different flavors and then people are like, they get mixed up, and so
Fair
it's
enough.
easier plain.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. Yeah, because one of the guys, VANCITY VANLIFE Chrome, came by a number of times, and he's been trying to find the best butter tarts. So
First at Royal.
you get Royal first.
For Royal Winter Fair
Nice.
2023.
Wow.
Yeah, and then this was first place. I can't remember where that
Midland,
was. 24.
right?
24. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. And then we got Burlington. We got an award too, but we haven't got it yet. I have to call her.
Ah,
It
okay.
was for best pastry.
Oh, nice.
Best pastries.
So which ones are like the best sellers? Probably all of them, of course, but
Pecan and plain are probably
Okay.
the most popular.
right, we got that.
Yeah.
Right, we got
We
that.
have some die-hard raisin people, but raisin's not as popular as the other ones by any means.
Yeah.
Biscoff is going crazy.
You know,
That's
it's
really,
doing really well.
that one's really done well.
Raspberry coconut, I find it's very popular.
This one is yummy. This one tastes like, the Terry's chocolate
Terry's
orange.
chocolate orange, yes.
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah.
That's probably one of my favorites. Which is the gooeyest tart.
Yeah, which is one like you bite into it and it just kind of just starts to like drip.
Well, drip would be plain because
Okay, I got
there's,
plain.
there's no like no substance, nothing
Yeah.
holding it, like no pecans or
Exactly.
raisin. So probably the plain.
what is like the don't give me secrets, but I mean,
Okay.
but what makes a really good butter tart? Like
A
what
mix between the pastry and the film.
in the film?
Yeah,
Okay.
the
So
combo of the two.
So the judges basically
Yeah.
judge based on that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Now some of them base it on the filling, some base it on the pastry, and
Okay.
some are a combination. And everybody's tastes are different, so
It's very subjective in
It
a lot
is.
of ways,
One
right?
person might like a more solid gel-like. Another person might run down your arm. So it just depends. It's a preference,
Yeah.
right? Everybody's got different tastes.
Okay, that was fun. So let's go find a place and sit down and let's try this out. This is such a cute downtown. Love this place. I've been here so many times. So the cabin right behind me is another YouTuber's place, Peter McKinnon. I don't know if you've seen him or not, but certainly great place to eat, have a coffee. Peter's here every now and then. I made it. That was a good thing, just barely. It is rainy, disgusting out here, but I'm about to have a little bit of goodness in my world. So let's start off with our first one. I think this is the pecan. Oh my gosh. This is so good. The pastry is so good on this. This is incredible. It's so gooey. It is so gooey. I don't know if you can see, but that's the bottom of it. It's literally coming out. This is so freaking good. Oh my gosh, so good. Now I know why they won first place. That is a Mighty Farm butter tart. Well worth the money. All right, that was the pecan. Let's just try the plain. Pastry is amazing though. Chrome. Seriously, these are the best butter tarts. They're so good. The consistency and the texture are amazing. Seriously, I'm shouting these guys out. The Maid's Cottage. These are incredible. This one better work. This better work. I hope so anyways. $45, right?
Yeah.
All right. Fingers crossed that this works. I got it all fixed. Man, you know, I got a story for you. So I bought this car like window mount so I could put my camera up on the dash, right? So I think I tried like 4 or 5 of these things in the mall. And, you know, I just had this gut feeling that I shouldn't get it. You know what? That it wasn't the right thing. Maybe I should just kind of wait. But then again, I just wanted to get out. I just wanted to start filming some videos again. And I get to the car. And, okay, so just so you know, that there's no refund on these things. It's literally, you can get it replaced, and that's about it. So I'm kind of like taking a risk here. Maybe I shouldn't do it, but I did. So I buy this thing, I take it to the car, and I'm adjusting it. It's got one of these kind of long, bendable kind of, I don't know, pieces, so I could bend it into shape. So I get it up on the window, and I'm fiddling around with it, and next thing you know, literally snaps. 50 bucks later, and that's it. Honestly, it was 20 minutes. That's all I had, 20 minutes. So, you know, I'm kind of like, well, either I could be out $50 and I still don't have anything, or maybe we can work some kind of deal. So I go in there, the guy looks at me and he's helping all these other people, and he takes one look at me and you could just tell, he's like, whoa, no. And anyways, like, I gotta talk to my manager, and so he's texting his manager, and he's, you know, whatever. So we worked out a deal. They weren't gonna give me any rebate, like they weren't gonna just give me another one. So I was like, in my head, I'm like, you know, just be cool, maybe you can work something out. So at the end of the day, I paid an extra 10 bucks. They gave me a brand new one, and it's working. It didn't break the second time. So anyways, I could have spent 50 or I spent and had nothing, or I spent 60 and I actually have a working unit now. Man, like I can't even fathom all the crap that happens just trying to make a video. This is the unit, right? This is, I don't know, that's the unit that I got, right? So you bend it into position and you should be good. Anyways, it works. It's in place. Now let's go find a little spot, and I want to talk a little bit about van life. Trying to live in a vehicle probably can be kind of hard if you've never done it before. I've never done it. I've gone car camping before, but just even trying to set up a tripod in the car to balance it out, that's not easy. So all of these YouTubers who are out there that document their life living in their vehicle, it's hard. And, you know, unless you really try it, you don't necessarily know what they go through. There are some benefits. If you are somebody who's kind of in their 20s, maybe even in their 30s, just trying to save up for their very first house, that alone is hard enough, dealing with the way the economy is, the way inflation is. I mean, prices haven't been more expensive. Just living right now is the most expensive I've ever seen it. It is insane. The price from eggs to a carton of milk to bread, I don't know, all the staples that people buy, it's not cheap. Even one of these, like 45 bucks, it ain't cheap. Doesn't matter where you go, whether you buy it online or not, it is expensive. So how on earth do you survive trying to work a full-time job or two, on top of that, trying to save for a down payment because you want to buy your first house? But you're paying rent. I mean, rent in Toronto is insane. Doesn't matter even if you move to Brampton, further north, you go to North York, whether you go further north, you've got Orangeville, you got Peterborough, you have Newmarket, honestly, I could rhyme off so many different places. But the fact of the matter is, it's expensive to pay rent, okay? And so with the prices for like a 1-bedroom, well, trying to get a 1-bedroom first off is hard enough, but you know, even a 2-bedroom, even if you want to rent a house, I mean, it can range from like, honestly, $1,800 all the way up to $3,500. It is a big range, a big price, and that's a lot of money at the end of the year if you're trying to save for your first house. So how on earth do people do it? Most of the time, people stay at home, live in the basement, live rent-free. But as you get older and you're working, at some point, your parents are probably going to say, Either get out or start paying rent. One of the two. Look, I had to pay rent when I was at home, when I was living with my parents. And some parents, they're okay for a while. Like, I was working a full-time job. I was saving. But after a number of years, good old parents said, no more. Time that you start paying up. Start contributing. So I did. So to get into van life, it's expensive from just getting the vehicle to then having to kit it out. Right? You got to put some sort of something inside, or you can go bare bones. But if you live in Ontario, you really can't go bare bones at all. It ain't gonna work because it's cold here. It's not like, you're living down south, right? Or you're further over in Vancouver where it's a heck of a lot warmer in the winter. I mean, it rains a lot. But then again, here we are. I mean, on Sunday, it's gonna snow. The first time this year. Well, not this year, but the first time since spring left, right? So we're going to be dealing with snow on Sunday, and it's going to be like 10 centimeters of snow, which is insane. But what do you do? How do you do this life? How do you live in this environment? How do you save? What are the costs? Like, cars depreciate in value. Vans depreciate in value. Homes have been going up in value over the years, except the last 2 years, because now we're seeing a downside to this. So at what point, like, what kind of vehicle do you get? What kind of vehicle do you currently have, right? Like, do you already have a car and you're going to go car camping? But again, wintertime, how the heck do you do it? Do you get an electric blanket? Do you get a heater inside? Like, what do you do if you have no place to go and you're trying to save for a down payment? These are the questions that go through my head. So, I mean, living in a vehicle, you can reduce a lot of costs, okay? Now, I need your help, because if you happen to be living in a vehicle, I'm sure that you have all your costs, really nailed down exactly what you need. I mean, if you're living at home, you're paying rent, right? You got heat, you got hydro, you have content insurance if you're renting, okay? Those are just staples that you have to pay, even like water, right? You're paying that. If you live with your parents, maybe you don't have to deal with any of that and you're good to go. But living in a van, you've got some other challenges. Survival. It's cold outside. What do you do? So, I mean, if you live at home, you still have a vehicle, right? You're still driving around, right? Back and forth to work, whatever it is. So you have your car payments, you have your insurance, and you have to pay for gas and repairs. Right? That's just normal. Those don't go away, right? But if you live in a vehicle, those are your costs right away. Now, if you're lucky enough to have a parent who's willing to maybe store some of your stuff, that'll help. Otherwise, you need a storage unit. What do you do with your snow tires, summer tires, things like that? Do you get all seasons, right? So that way you're not, changing them around all the time. Some other things to think about. But if you're driving, you can kind of keep your costs as low as possible. If you work remote, again, that's even better because you're stuck in one spot. But over the next couple of videos, I'm actually going to go in a little bit more detail and break down exactly what kind of costs you're going to be looking at if you're getting into van life to save for a down payment. So this is kind of the series of down payment for a house. So we got to start somewhere. So this would be step one. This place, you can't stay overnight. However, there is a Walmart down the street and you can park there overnight. However, there is a parking lot just up the road and it's brand new. So I don't know if they have a sign saying that you can't park there overnight, but I know at this particular place, it's 2 to 6. You're risking it if you do park here. But this place is beautiful. It's a beautiful path, lots of space to walk on. And if you've got a bike or an e-bike, this is a great path that takes you from Holland Landing all the way down. And you can literally go into Aurora. And then if you drove a little bit on the road, then you can catch another trail and actually can take you all the way into Richmond Hill. And then you can catch a couple of trails that take you all the way into downtown Toronto, which is kind of mind-blowing. But there is a trail system here and it is pretty cool. This is the Holland River. This starts all the way up from Lake Simcoe. And if you see over there, let me zoom in, that there is one of those locks that they built in 1912. This was going to be a canal that took you from like Lake Simcoe and it was going to take you all the way down, like close to Toronto. So that was a real thing, but then they started to dredge, and it reached a point where they stopped because it wasn't going to be feasible at the end of the day. So yeah, it cost a whack load of money, and everything's all still there. There's another view of it right there. Maybe I can get a little closer.